To start this unit, we're going to look at the index laws, which will help you solve equations or even just simplify them. Pause this video so that you can look over all the different laws and their definitions. After that, we'll go through some questions to see if you really understand what each law is all about. The first law states that if you have the same base, you add the exponents. So for this example, x to the 4 times x to the 3 would be x to the 4 plus 3, which equals x to the 7. Similarly, x to the 4 divided by x to the 3 is equal to x to the 4 minus 3, which just equals x to the 1, or x. While if we're looking at power to a power, like x to the 4 to the power 3, this time we multiply it, as our third rule explains, which becomes x to the 4 times 3, which equals x to the 12. Some other interesting rules are anything to the power 0 is always equal to 1. So 3x squared times 5x cubed. If all of that is to the power 0, forget the math inside, it's only equal to 1. While anything that has a negative exponent gets flipped. For example, 1 over x to the negative 1 is the same thing as x to the 1, which equals x. I have found over the years negative exponents sometimes confuse people. For example, in question A, only x is to the negative exponent, not the 2. So the x will go to the top, but the 2 will stay on the bottom. While in question B, all of it is to the power of negative 1, all of 2x, so all of it will be flipped and goes to the top. 2x over 1, or just 2x. Also, I've noticed when people see negative numbers, they think that needs to go back to the top, or flipped. This is incorrect because that's not a negative exponent, but just simply a negative number. Now that you've seen some of the basic laws, could you try something more complicated like this, where you're going to use multiple skills all at once? Here we have 2 over 8, which is the same thing as 1 over 4. My x's, because we're dividing, we're going to be subtracting the exponents. So x to the 2 minus negative 3. Remember, when minus negative, two negatives together becomes a positive. And y is 3 minus 1. So here we have x to the 5, y to the 2 over 4. Try the other example yourself. Pause the video now and try the question. We'll see what answer we get. Have you paused it? After doing the question, did you get the same answer as me? If not, how come? With practice, you'll soon be able to do questions such as this. Why not have it a try? And tomorrow we'll talk about it to see how good you are with the index laws.